So, driving around, you know, going down the road. As you can see, Buck done hit us. Wyatt, how do you feel?
I feel upset because I put a big bumper on my truck to hit deer and I got hit. I got some peach fuzz. Down here, there's a hoof print. There's one on my tire too. He must have been bouncing all around.
Oh yeah.
Bumper's pushed in.
Got a nice scrape on the bumper.
Decent level.
Dude.
It's kinked here. It's cleaned up here. It's cracked here. This is going to start rusting.
Flatbed coming soon.
Flatbed coming soon. That's what that means. It's a sign.
This big ass bumper. And it had to hit there.
Instead of hitting them. I'm upset.
Well, guess what, Wyatt? Like you said, it's a game of tag. They got you. Now you got to get them.
I got to get tag one now.
Back on the road. We'll see if we can find this damn thing squirming in the field because it definitely cracked its skull. We'll see.
What? Said yo again.
What'd you say, Dad?
I said yo, get into it. Home now. I can wait.
Sheesh.
Are you sure? Yeah, my mom a little mad
All right.
at me, but I think he done fucked up.
Why is she mad at you?
Does it look good? Oh, my Arizona! Where do I start? I have a ton of explaining to do. Like, a ton. So, little life update on you guys, the 6.0 update. Obviously, I'm going to do this shorter than 10 minutes because I'm not going to risk talking for that long just to lose all the footage. So, we got the 6 Blow, the Playboy truck, the biggest piece of junk in Bucks County. Got a lot of stuff to update you guys on. Monday was an interesting night. I was at Wawa. I was supposed to make a 5-minute drive home, and it turned out to be 7 minutes, but the reason it became 7 minutes is worse than it actually being 2 minutes extra. It was raining out for probably solid like 4 or 5 hours before I had left the Wawa. It's a good inch of rain on the ground. I came to make a right-hand turn, hit a pothole, back end picks up, fishtails, and again, I'm only doing like 7 miles an hour. Like, I'm not even like driving like a dickhole because I know I need tires. Back end picks up, lands on the ground, fishtails, I'm sideways, going into a bank parking lot. Back tire hits the curb, front tire, whacks a boulder, cracks the front driver's side wheel, tires off the bead, everything. It's bad. I'll show you guys the extent of the damage. But more problems arose from that than I really thought at first. So first things first, obviously the wheel shattered. Ball joints, toast. Coil mounts on the axle, toast. Alignment, finito. Not that my alignment was great to begin with, but alignment, finito. Back tire, hit the curb. Now my U-joint's bad, the rear U-joint right at the pinion. And I can't tell if I knocked the motor mount loose or if I knocked my fan shroud loose or if I just have a seized bearing. I cannot tell. But if you've ever driven a 99.73, you know the sound that I'm talking about. When you shut the truck off, it stops really aggressively and it makes the rubbing sound that... You know what I'm talking about if you own a 99.73. So basically, if I had to guess, I would say that I just knocked the fan shroud loose and it just fell down crooked or something and it just taps the fan. But fingers crossed it's not a bearing or nothing. It just sounds like there's some loose plastic hitting the fan or something. So insurance is going to be covering this, thankfully, because it's going to be a decent price. I also have brake damage too as well. Not a fun situation to be in. If I could tell you guys one thing right now, that would be, no matter how good of a driver you think you are, please, please be safe, rain or shine. Anything can happen. You have no idea, especially in Pennsylvania. There's so many potholes that aren't even, they shouldn't even be classified as potholes. They should be classified as craters. It's bad. So just be cautious, be safe. I'm gonna be an Instagram meme. It's gonna be horrible. And this is the thing that sucks, is because I keep getting all these comments saying, well, if it isn't the consequences of your own actions, this is what you get for riding with rubber bands. This is what you get for driving on bald tires. This is what you get for driving with non-forged wheels. Hello? I was literally scheduled to pick up a set of forged wheels 2 days after. I was going to trade with a little bit of cash on top. It's going to be nice. I was going to have forces on the truck, They were going to be forged. They were actually going to be built to take shit like that. And it didn't end up happening, obviously, for obvious reasons. Can't really trade a cracked wheel. If I didn't get that trade, I was going to get 35, so I wouldn't be rubber bands anymore. You know, I'd only be able to drive in a straight line, but that's, you know what? We don't worry about that. I was going to get 35s, and I was going to get ATs, so they would have had great tread. There would have been plenty of sidewall to prevent that incident from even becoming an issue. And it's just frustrating because it's like I drove around with those things. I don't even remember how long, but it was a decent chunk of time. And I was running around with these wheels reckless. I was trying to start problems. And I was trying to drift the truck. And the one night that I'm actually trying to drive safe, that's when the incident happens. So I learned my lesson. I'm not driving safe anymore. So screw that. Fantastic. What to look forward to in the future? Me and the buddies, we got a shop going up. I'm going to put all their tags on the screen, and I'm going to probably tag them in the description. I don't know. It depends how lazy I am when I edit and post this video. We got Dawson, Roco Off-Road. We got Nick, Square Body Mitch. We got Wyatt, which, what is it? D-Max Slade, 558 or something like that, 588. Oh, and John Doherty. You're going to meet all these people. It's going to be great. We're going to be going out to a lot of events. My truck is going to be the designated shop race truck. Wyatt's truck is going to be the designated tow rig. And then we've got Nick Mitchell, Square Body Mitch. His truck is going to be the designated show rig. And then we have John Doherty's truck that will also be a show rig. My truck will also be a show rig. And then, we've got an insane burnout truck that we're building. I can't tell you what it is. I'm not spoiling it, but we have an insane burnout truck. It's going to be the last truck you'd expect to be a burnout truck. We'll be making it a drift truck, race truck, burnout truck, whatever you name it. It'll be there, roasting tires, just like it's free. And then we have Dawson's truck, which is a manual Cummins. You already know what we're using that for. That's going to be the weld rig. But we've got a shop opening up quite soon. It's going to be in the vicinity of Bucks County, Pennsylvania. I can't promise it's going to be in Bucks County. We're looking for land right now. But it'll be within the vicinity. It'll be within an hour of Warminster. And we're going to have a lot of work coming out. A lot of custom fabrication, drop-in stuff. Like if you want turbos, injectors, whatever. As long as it's drop-in, we got you. If it's not drop-in, we'll make it fit. But we've got a lot of work. We'll do lighting. At some point, just to get the business out there, we'll probably even do servicing. So oil changes, all the fluid changes, whatever. Big things coming soon. And a lot of new sponsors. I have a few more sponsors that you guys are probably going to love to see. Probably names that you recognize. So that's going to be fun. I can tell you right now that this truck will probably be in pieces the majority of the wintertime. Starting end of December, maybe even beginning of January. It depends on where the parts delay comes in, because there's a shortage. It's bad. Let's go, Brandon. But yeah, let's go show you what's going on with the truck. It's a mess. So first things first, obviously we have the usual exhaust tip damage because it's just too friggin' low to the ground. It hits every curve when I back into a spot. I need to fix that and get a stack. That way that don't happen. I mean, I already have the hole for it. We got these. I'll be throwing these on whenever my truck gets done in the repair shop so that I can actually pass inspection. But I'm borrowing those off a buddy, Giancarlo Super Dudo. And we're running on slicks once again. But I mean, this thing isn't really going to be driven too much. But yeah, we're on slicks again. Not by choice. So don't blame me. And of course, we're running the spikes. But at what cost? So first issue, I don't know if you're going to be able to see from over here, but the coil mount, absolutely toasted. Not good. Ball joints, obviously, like I said. Show you the drive shaft over here, show you the U-joint Brand's opinion. So here we have her. Just watch the play. I'm not going to be able to do it now, of course. It's going to be solid at this point. Oh, wow, would you look at that? Of course, now it's solid, but it's just because of the positioning it's sitting in right now. But this thing literally, when I looked at it last night, it had probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches of play, and that's not an exaggeration. Like if you look up under here, you can probably see that it is smoked. Like, it is certified no bueno. But yeah, so that's the current situation we got going on. Truck's got a lot of repair it needs. Okay. I'm too big for laying underneath a lowered truck. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. So now for the real juicy shit that I know you guys came for. You all want to see the wheel. Which one was it? Which one's got a missing tire? Oh, it's the one that's on the ground, of course. That makes sense that I would put it there. Okay, so there she is. In all her glory. Nice and cracked. I have the pieces sitting up in my room. Plans for this is once insurance replaces the wheel, I'm going to be taking the wheel, cutting it in half, keeping the tire on it, cutting the tire in half, and I'm either going to use it kind of like a spindle coffee table at the shop. I'll put plexiglass over the top, or I might hang it up on my wall in my room just for shits and giggles. We'll see how time goes, and we'll make the decision. But while they're off the truck, it'll be nice because then I can actually clean out the inside of the lip, and I can also get my 35s ordered so that we can get that all set. With all that said, I'm gonna go get breakfast, get a little cold start action. Don't mind the Halloween decor. We got a new sticker too, Country Girl. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this. Sorry it's a little boring today. At least you get the entertainment of me shattering my wheel, destroying my suspension, and Wyatt getting his truck hit by a deer. More videos to come. We're coming up on winter, so work's slowing down for me, so I'm going to be doing a lot more stupid shit. Plus we got shop content coming up. We got plenty of builds coming to the channel, and a lot of money going down the drain for no reason, absolutely like whatsoever. So it'll be a lot of fun, new sponsors, new shop, a lot new content. Thank you guys for the new subscribers that came from the Carlisle video. I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to the future. Hopefully social media works out for me. Trying something new, but we'll see what happens. Again, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to follow my TikTok, my Instagram, all the same things, Jared9638. Then you have my backup accounts at Jared9639. Thank you guys so much, and have an absolutely blessed weekend. Deuces.